This story is of a beautiful nation whose people were filled with love and compassion. Its beauty was beyond imagination, or I can say it was like heaven's creation. It was stunningly beautiful and extremely peaceful, but this happiness didn't last long because the bell of danger loudly rang, as given in the philosophy of yin and yang. To destroy the order came chaos gang. These were the people of white skin and alien slang. When whites came in this country, they got astonished by its flourishing croplands, beautiful handicrafts and spices and whatnot. They were shocked of country's progression. Its wealth and prosperity was beyond their imagination. They came and asked for trading permission, established their company and started production. In initial years, they were very friendly and traded peacefully, but with passage of time their greed grew. Now wanted more and more market to chew. They had intentions that no one knew. Nobody could perceive their disastrous view. Britons cunningly manipulated local rulers and divided them. Kings supported whites for the sake of expansion, but whites tricked kings and took control over administration, ruined local industries, every means of occupation, made strict laws and imposed heavy taxation. Indians were manhandled and brutally tortured. It was beginning of a new chapter in Indian history. Destiny took India from the lap of light and threw it into a long dark night. Markets which were used to be ear-splitting, villages which were cheerful and bright, silence and darkness prevailed everywhere. Every corner was quiet. Among Indians, huge discontent started to brew. Feeling of anger swiftly grew. Then a news came into circulation, which turned fear and anger into aggression. Cartridges of newly introduced rifles were greased with animal fat, and here comes the turning point. Cows were pious to Hindus, and for Muslims, pigs were prohibited. If they bite cartridges, their faith would get corrupted, and this was the stimulus which got mutiny erupted. A spark was all that they lacked, and this was the last straw that broke the camel's back. Finally, in the afternoon of 10th of May, mutiny broke out in leadership of Mangal Pandey, and fire of freedom was ignited that day. Fire which was lighted in the Bengal native infantry broadened very swiftly to the cavalry. Civilians joined revolt and attacked government offices and burnt their industry. A revolution rolled out in every part of the country. Sepoys were determined to choke Firangi Raj in the street. Shah Zafar in Delhi became the captain of their ship. Every state got extremely brave leader. Every leader was more daring than other. Lucknow was headed by Brij Qadar, Bihar by Zamindar Kunwar. In Allahabad, Liaquat Ali started to conquer. In Kanpur, Tatya Tobe and Nana Sahib caused a great disaster. Jhansi's responsibility came on Lakshmi Bai's shoulders. They all fought like fearless and undisputed warriors. Their sword cut heads of numerous British officers. English were stunned by their aggression, but were left with no other option but face the music and witness their own destruction. Although this revolt was suppressed, but it laid the foundation of a splendid palace of an independent and free India. In the end, allow me to summarize whole event in my mother tongue. कि जुल्मतें अपनी सरहदों से आगे जब बढ़ने लगी, शम्माए इनकलाब सभी के दिलों में फिर जलने लगी, और उन जालिमों पे आक्रोश का बादल गरज गया, जब दहाड़ा हिंद के शेरों ने उनका कलेजा लरज गया.